With a little bit of playing around, I can get it to backfire on command. I haven't tried it at night, but that might even turn into some flames. Thing weighs a ton. Alright, you've always got to do it just once. Man, that's loud.
Like the cool blue light. 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 Like the cool blue light.
Awesome. The one issue I noticed with this one is this right here. The rubber has a couple little cuts in it. Hindle knows about it and they're sending out a new one, but I am just way too impatient, so this had to go on and get tried out. Look at that, it doesn't sound like a sewing machine anymore. Actually, I shouldn't really say that because, you know, hang on. Oh yeah, that's nice. But yeah, I shouldn't really say that. As far as stock exhaust goes, this bike never really sounded bad. It just sounds a hell of a lot better now. Go see if we can get a couple of sound clips of this thing sitting still. There it is. All shiny and new. Truth be told, though, I've already been out on it a couple of times. The pipe has already been removed once and reinstalled to replace this cracked rubber I showed you. with a little bit of playing around, I can get it to backfire on command. I haven't tried it at night, but that might even turn into some flames. I'm sure once I decide to put the full system on it, it'll be flaming. Haven't put in a lot of miles on it since the install, but I haven't noticed a lot of backfiring, which is good because that's usually a sign that it's running a bit too lean. You typically get that on decel. The install went nice and smooth. As you can tell from the video, it's super simple, there's nothing to it. Although you might be able to tell from the video that the install looks a little off. There's some differences here and there. And that's probably because you're actually watching two separate installs. My expert level camera skills really shined through on the first install. I had the camera pretty well pointing at the floor through most of it when the pipe went on. So after I pulled it off to change the rubber in the hanger, I figured I'd record the second time it was installed. Have to get used to riding a loud twin again. After I modified the pipe on Tracy's 250, it was really loud, but haven't driven that one in, you know, over a year now. Been riding this thing with the quieter stock pipe for a long time, and just have to get used to it. My first thought whenever I got out on it was it's too loud, maybe it's too much. I don't think so anymore, but Tracy still hasn't even ridden it yet. She'll be the final judge of it because, I mean, if she can't stand it, if it's just too loud for her, then, you know, I'll have to pick up the quiet core insert. Because if we do end up putting the front section on this, I'm sure it's only going to get louder once that cat is deleted. The spring group ride that I mentioned in the last video, that got pushed back by a week due to weather. It was supposed to happen today. Well, it wasn't supposed to happen today. It happened today. I just wasn't there. You know, when it rains nearly every day for like 3 months, it's tough to just drop everything on the first nice day and head out on the bike. You really get a long list of things that you need to get done. The sun is nearly setting, but I managed to get out at least. So I figured I'd get out for a little ride and get a couple of sound clips of this thing at various RPMs and loads. Just like every other exhaust I've ever rode with, once you're up to speed and moving, I mean, the biggest issue for noise is still wind. I mean, you should still be wearing earplugs for the wind, so. And yeah, I know you can get some really quiet helmets, some high dollar quiet helmets, but I mean, really, at the end of the day, you should still be wearing earplugs. So I guess after that, the question is the exhaust too loud for the general public? Well, I guess that's up for the public to decide. And whatever their decision is, I really don't care. Hey, look at that. 4,000 kilometers. The little girl is growing up right before our eyes. Well, I think I'm going to go see if I can catch up with some of the guys coming back from that spring ride, because I'm sure they're out cruising around. Find out how that went. I'll do that, and you go hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell and all that good stuff. Then I'll head home and catch you on the next one.